Hi everybody, welcome to biology. In this video, I'd like to go through some vocabulary words with you. They're words that we're going to use later in a scavenger hunt that we're going to do, and I will explain to you how to get to that scavenger hunt. It's on Google Docs forum. I'll explain to you how to get to that after I finish going through definitions of some vocabulary words. Vocabulary words are a big issue in science because a lot of times they're new words and they're not words that we use every day. So let's start with the definitions. First of all, Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens is simply the scientific name for human beings. Homo is the genus name, sapiens is the species name. Organism. An organism is any living thing. Remember, living things can be trees and bacteria too, not just human beings. Endotherm and ectotherm. Endotherm is a warm-blooded organism, and what this means is that the temperature of the actual organism, the internal temperature, does not change to meet the external temperature of the environment. The temperature inside the organism stays the same. Therm, by the way, means heat. An ectotherm is the opposite of an endotherm. An ectotherm is a cold-blooded organism, and this simply means that the temperature inside the organism will change according to the outside temperature. Vertebrate. A vertebrate is simply an organism that has a backbone. Organisms can also be invertebrates. That simply means those are organisms without a backbone. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process that organisms with chlorophyll, which is a green pigment, go through to make food, which means sugars. But remember, the organism has to have chlorophyll. Cell. A cell is the basic building block of any living thing. Organisms can be multicellular, which means they're made up of two or more cells, or they can be unicellular, which means they only have one cell, and that cell does everything for them. Skeleton. A skeleton is simply the framework for the organism. It gives it support. Organisms can have ectoskeletons, and some organisms have endoskeletons. An organism with an exoskeleton, exoskeleton, has a skeleton on the outside. An organism with an endoskeleton has a skeleton on the inside. Okay, now we'll move on to the scavenger hunt, and the point of the scavenger hunt is to get you to practice using some of these vocabulary words and some other science words, and also to get to know your fellow classmates, because you'll have to work with them throughout the year. Let's go have some fun.